Whatever the adventure, there's a BMW engineered to take it on. The X3 delivers a striking design with agile performance. The 100% electric i4 packed with pure electric energy. Or the plug-in hybrid X5, an impressive versatile SUV granting full control on every journey. Choose what powers your next adventure during the BMW Road Home Sales Event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd. Visit bmwusa.com for details.
Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
A government shutdown looms. The truth about Biden's mental deficiencies come out. American tanks arrive in Taiwan, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. House Republicans' slimmed-down plan to try to avert a government shutdown was defeated in a hastily called vote Thursday as several dozen GOP lawmakers joined with Democrats in rejecting the proposal endorsed by President-elect Donald Trump. The revised legislation proposed extending government funding for 3 months and providing more than $100 billion in disaster relief and aid for farmers, while stripping out a series of other provisions such as restrictions on investments in China, 9/11 health care funds, and new rules on pharmacy benefit managers. It also proposed suspending the nation's borrowing limit for 2 years. It had 174 votes in favor and 235 against, with one member voting president, well short of the 2/3 supermajority required under special fast-track procedures. It was also shy of a simple majority of the GOP-controlled chamber, dimming its chances of being brought to the floor again and marking an embarrassing setback for both Trump and embattled House Speaker Mike Johnson. In all, 38 Republicans, mostly fiscal hardliners, voted against the bill, along with almost all Democrats. 2 Democrats, Representatives Kathy Castor of Florida and Marie Gluesenkamp Perez of Washington, voted in favor of the measure. Representative Marcy Kaptur voted present. Luigi Mangione appeared in Manhattan federal court. The suspected killer of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was charged with murder, a firearm offense, and 2 counts of stalking. In court, Mangione acknowledged the federal complaints against him, which open up the possibility for prosecutors to pursue the death penalty. The 26-year-old waived his extradition to New York and arrived in the city from Pennsylvania via helicopter, escorted by a crowd of police officers and New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Mangione faces state charges in New York and Pennsylvania in addition to the federal charges and will remain in New York custody. As his attorney said, they are not currently seeking bail. The extent of Joe Biden's mental decline was known by Democrats early in 2021, according to 50 people who came clean to the Wall Street Journal. President Joe Biden's closest aides and advisors told visitors to keep meetings short and focused as his meetings with Democratic members of Congress and top cabinet officials grew rarer during his presidency. Legislative leaders had a difficult time getting in touch with the president, including as the U.S. was pulling its troops out of Afghanistan, according to the Wall Street Journal. Top staffers took on roles that administration officials and some lawmakers believed the president himself should have. Press aides were told to exclude negative stories about Biden as they put together news clips for him. Biden also wasn't speaking to his own pollsters, even as polls revealed that he was behind in his re-election bid. Some believed he was being shielded from bad numbers as Trump was consistently ahead before the president departed from the race. Ex-Video Media, which produces Raw Naked Truth, reported that Biden had dementia in 2019 based on information from high-ranking Democrats. The FAA banned drones over parts of New Jersey. The agency placed temporary restrictions on drone flights over critical New Jersey infrastructure across a large stretch of the state, including the cities of Elizabeth, Camden, and Bayonne. It's a response to reports of unexplained drone sightings from residents over the past month. Meanwhile, officials are telling people in New Jersey to knock it off with the laser pointers at planes. Reported laser strikes on planes are up 269% in New Jersey this month over the same period last year, according to the FAA. Turkey and Israel are the main strategic beneficiaries of the collapse of the Syrian regime, an event that has capped the dramatic decline of Iranian influence in the Middle East. But now these two American allies, whose already poisoned relations have been strained to the breaking point since the war in Gaza began last year, are on a collision course of their own, in Syria and beyond. Managing this rivalry is likely to become a priority for the incoming Trump administration, adding to pressure on the network of America's alliances in Europe and the Middle East. According to Gantu Toy, director of the Turkey program at the Middle East Institute, Turkish officials want the new Syria to be a success so that Turkey can own it and expand their influence in the Middle East. Taiwan hailed the arrival of its first state-of-the-art American tanks this week, celebrating what it described as the world's greatest war machine. Less prominently mentioned was the long wait that preceded the arrival of the 38 Abrams tanks. Taiwan placed the order 5 years ago in June 2019 during President-elect Donald Trump's first term. According to the original plan, the Taiwanese military was to receive its first batch of cutting-edge M1A2 Abrams tanks in 2022, replacing the Vietnam War-era Patton tanks that Taiwan's army has relied on for decades. But the U.S. missed that deadline by 2 years as the COVID-19 pandemic and new wars in Ukraine and the Middle East added strains to the U.S. defense industry. That's the Raw Naked Truth. Raw Naked Truth will be back in 2025, and we wish all of our listeners a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and a very happy and healthy New Year. You can catch every episode of Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next year.
This holiday, BMW has reunited 3 members of the family at the BMW Road Home Sales event. The Agile X3, engineered for any adventure. The plug-in hybrid X5, commanding the streets with unmatched presence. And the all-electric i4, charging into the future with impeccable performance. Hurry in to find what powers your journey at the BMW Road Home Sales event. BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Visit Valley BMW Center today for attractive lease and finance offers. Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.